Ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally arrived. Sleep Token just released even in Arcadia, and we're going to listen to the entire thing together. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, but before we do jump in, a massive thank you goes to Stephanie the Bold for making this donation request. Thank you so much, Stephanie. But now, let's jump in, man. Oof. Looks like the first song is Look to Windward. Let's begin. Wow, what an effect. It's like a harpsichord. Oh. And what a rhythm to it.
Will you listen just as my form starts to fission? Losing this war of attrition, just as I drift away.
Oh,
will you want this eclipse in me?
It's so melodic.
Will you want this eclipse in me?
Oh,
will you want this eclipse in me?
Chills all over.
Will you want this eclipse in me?
It's so smart to loop it. Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Shadows longer to me than a light, moving so slow I could die. Say you can let me say, will you want this eclipse in me? Will you want this eclipse in me?
We are in for it. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my god, the strings. This should be in a movie immediately.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline.
I'm gonna cry, dude.
Blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will you hold this eclipse in me? 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 Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Oh my god, that was like the heaviest parts of Vor, the Summoning, Ascensionism, and Take Me Back to Eden.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You brave for sound and not brave for silence. Damn right fate,
Wow.
cause I can't
reminds me of the apparition here. Wow, these lyrics, as poetic as ever. The sword of Damocles. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God, because like in this whole section we have this immense trap vibe, but all the while there's this beautiful ballad-esque piano building underneath. And of course Vessel's vocals are just always to die for, with that beautiful, breathy, velvety tone. This is so phenomenal. It's already delivering. Wow. Dude, I'm gonna listen to this whole thing back to back. This whole album. I have chills all over in places I didn't know you could get them. Oh. Will you hold this eclipse in me? Hold this eclipse in me. Wow, dude. Oh, my face is already, dude. Oh my God, we are in for it.
Well, you were late.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again.
Da, da.
You and I are down head first in another world I had. I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, out from under
beautiful arpeggiated keys and then into this trap beat, dude.
Are you caught out of my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my coat, just sapphire in my white gold, burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies and be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbor.
It's like the picture perfect definition of like sing rapping, and the cadence with which he's transitioning between these different pitches along this rap beat. It is like 2 to 3 levels of complexity at the same time, but it's all wrapped in this crazy level of creativity. I don't know how you do it to a trap beat, and in the context of everything else. This is the reason why Sleep Token is one of my favorite bands I've ever heard, because of their unique, uncanny ability to genre blend so seamlessly. Even within the same section of a song, we're getting multiple influences at the same time. It is another level, dude.
Nines of the savior, glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbor. Arms around me, 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 arms around me. I've got solar flesh for your dead god, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, might tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, and lockstep with the universe and your well-past in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. You might be the one.
And then it just blooms. It blooms into this brightness. It's perfect, man.
The same as how I feel when I'm on your side. Come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now. You know that it's time to arms around me, arms around me, arms around me.
Through the cloud we emerge. Oh my god, the saxophone! I forgot. Oh. It's everything you would want and more. Oh my god. Jesus, bro. I will never recover. I don't know how they make perfect decision after perfect decision after perfect decision, and none of these decisions have ever been made before in the history of music. I'm being a little hyperbolic, but sincerely, there's no one else doing it better than Sleep Token right now. Oh my god. I mean, so far, guys, 10 out of 10, back to back. I'm not, again, exaggerating when I say this. These songs are perfect. All of them are going to be added to my love playlist. It's a little heart emoji, and that playlist contains every single of my favorite songs of all time in there. Songs that I've repeated hundreds of times over. These are both getting added. I think Emergence is already in there. Caramel certainly is. Look to Windward is getting added as well. This one is Past Self.
Well, are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy. I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same. Some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me?
The trap beat enters.
You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same.
Yeah.
And some things have to change.
It's so interesting.
Now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my boot depths.
Wow, this is so, like, Vestal is really leaning into the trap style rap sections so far. In the beginning, it's interesting to hear him sing over the top of the trap beat because, you know, when you normally listen to trap, usually they're not singing like that, or it'll be a female vocalist singing like the hook instead of a verse. So it's very interesting to hear Vessel do it. Again, it's this very seamless genre blending that's happening. It feels like every decision of theirs is a novel one.
You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my boot depths, in and out of my dreamscapes. People acting different. One look at my past self, double taking my cash flow, apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago. And you know I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with the leaves on the tree. So keep me alive, keep me believing that now is the time to take it or leave it. Gave away all my blessings, lift off, weightless, torn apart by the true believers who turned out to be faithless. You're gonna dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. And you the guardian angel, hacking into my brain cells, stepping up from my future, uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you?
A small moment, but up, da, 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 da. Do you hear how he extends that first word? Da. It's just like one of those unique decisions that break up the cadence of his rap, which also combines his singing with rap, which is why it's not such a jarring switch whenever he goes into a full singing mode or full rapping mode. Just like these little moments, they all add up.
Uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you the reward? Guiding hands in this hell house, opening new. If this is love, I am out of hesitation.
Wow.
Head over heels of elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it stride by stride together. If this is real, then I am all up in a frenzy, not like before when I was empty. Say that the story we tell is never ending.
am in flow state, man. Interesting. That's definitely their, I guess, most different song from even Damocles. I think Damocles was their most recent single, and that was most similar to Damocles, but still very different. That kind of remained in this very vibey place the whole time, right? The do 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 do, the descending like glockenspiel arpeggios we're just hearing repeatedly over and over. And it's kind of been a theme with all of the songs I've heard thus far. This glockenspiel sound is everywhere. So it is definitely the case that there is a identity of this album that they were looking for, and you can kind of intuit that based on the decisions for what instruments and sounds they're incorporating across all of these tracks. Yeah, that is the most different out of those three, out of the three I guess we've heard thus far. Let's check out Dangerous. Man, we are getting into the good stuff.
I wish I could have known.
Oh, it's already so.
Look in your eyes would echo in mine and go.
Oh, these melodies.
Out of my mind across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? Dark desire and tainted pain.
Oh my god, every decision. Oh.
It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet. I feel the ground beneath my feet.
You hear the echo in the distance of his voice. We're like singing in a cavern.
Talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again.
It's twisting. It's getting darker somehow.
Thought I could resist you. Something in me just can't help but insist to blur the lines just one last time. So when's the last time you tasted blood? Or what would it take to stem the fire? And I am caught in time, like clockwork beneath the permafrost. I'm gonna lose my mind, back to back with oblivion. When you might breathe that burning breeze,
The multiple layers.
paradise for me. It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet. I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way. You got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. Won't you show me how to dance forever?
It's so good.
Won't you show me how to dance forever?
my god, this is the best 5 song spree I've ever heard in my whole life, man. These 5, and because I know Caramel, I love this song. My girlfriend loves this song too. Oh my god, this is the best 5 song run I have heard in quite some time. Oh my god. Do do do. Do do do. And I love the darkness, man. These dark twinges they add everywhere, they do something to my body chemistry, man.
Count me out like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada.
Oh, and this dance vibe, I just never expected this. You know what's interesting about this song is like this first minute and 11 seconds, it's like the most radio friendly version of Sleep Token, yet it is still so different from the norm of what we hear in pop music, what we hear in metalcore, the metal world, because this melody is like a somber melody you may hear in a pop song, that you may hear in a metalcore song, but it's set to a dance, reggae, marimba kind of vibe. It is one of the craziest, most intelligent, out there decisions they've made, and they make crazy decisions, and it paid off 1,000,000-fold. I'm in love with the feel. I'm in love with the darkness. Again, this glockenspiel in the background, adding so much to the mix. We are in this melodic haze, and I am never leaving. And the drums here.
decisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
And you know, like, hearing that song again for like the 40th time at this point, it is so remarkable to me that every time I listen, I notice something different. This time what I noticed was the background vocals in the final kind of dance section before the black metal happened. You can hear multiple vessels layering over the top of each other, like in asynchronized dolphins dancing in the top of the mix and in the background behind the rapping vessel, or I guess the rap singing vessel in that moment. And man, it's just delivering and delivering and delivering. And I'm also like interpreting the song in a new way in the context of everything I've heard so far, and even in Arcadia, because in these moments, right, we kind of, as Sleep Token fans, have grown accustomed to expecting big dynamic changes between the sections. So we're like, okay, this kind of last dance section, it's too chill right now. We're going to get something really heavy. And they do give us something really heavy, but it's heavier than what we even expected and know of of Sleep Token to be capable of. They reached into the black metal bag. That is a infrequent bag to reach into. It is heavier than what we heard in Look to Windward, in Emergence, in Vor, I think. That is the heaviest I've ever heard Sleep Token sound, at least in the modern 2 albums we've heard from them. And Take Me Back to Eden, and now even in Arcadia. But so far, man, this is just unbelievable. I'm going to keep harping on it, I guess, but I cannot be dissuaded. This is my favorite band at the moment. Let's check out the self-titled track, Even in Arcadia. By the way, hit that subscribe button while you're here. Oh God. What beautiful things are we going to experience now? Dude, sign them up for movies, man. The general public needs to hear this. Oh, is this gonna be the first ballad? Well, I guess start of a ballad.
Come now, swing wide those gates.
Oh.
'Cause I have paid my penance kindly, waiting time for judgment day.
Oh wow. Oh, this is very...
Turns out the gods we thought were dying were just sharpening their blades. Have you been waiting long?
This is the ballad. Wow.
For me. I am the final dawn.
Oh, the layering.
What was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood.
I think sound engineers more experienced than me will have better answers for you here, but the way that this whole section is layered, it feels like it almost, like one layer of vessel is like submerged underwater while we have the main layer that's focused in the foreground. But I feel like we also have multiple other vessel layers panned in our left and right, creating this massive vessel vocal layer that feels like it gives you this crazy melodic hug. Let's listen back and confirm if I'm right or wrong.
What was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood.
Yeah, it's like encircling me.
Down into the mind.
Vessel. I've been waiting for this album forever. How am I supposed to cope with this? That was so guttural. Cello. Oh, Lord. I was not prepared for this, man. Oh my God. That is so cool. For the title track, that was not what I was expecting, actually. But interestingly, I think it works. It gives a lot of character to the album so far. I mean, the album itself, every song gives it character, but really, when I listen to even in Arcadia, the thoughts that go through my mind are, what war do we have to fight right now? Because this is the calm before the storm, but this also identifies beauty within us all. It just, I don't know, this song, like in a weird spiritual way, and I'm just going to sound a little woo-woo for a second, but I feel like this song was the blessing that each of the other songs, I guess, were offered. Even in Arcadia, blessed every single one of these songs. And I guess it makes sense that it's the album title as well, because the song itself, in a weird way, feels like a modern prayer. What else can I say, man? Let's keep it going. This one's Provider.
I wanna be a provider. Gonna you is silk like a spider.
Oh, interesting voicings.
Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider. Da-da. You're out of shell, you're a secret inside.
Oh, these voicings.
I wanna be a provider.
Vessel dipping into the jazz bag.
Your final decider.
Da-da.
That bit of future of fire. Stoke your desire. Just let me know that you're mine. I wanna be a provider. I wanna be a provider.
Whoa. It's super delayed from what I would expect. This is like montage music right here. Dude, I feel that bass in my belly. That's a clever little double right there. I haven't really spoken much about the lyrics only because I'm already so overwhelmed with the music, but there's a lot of poetic moments that many of your other fellow reactors will get to, and I will also learn about through my re-listens. But I catch the ICU double there.
My phone's so hard to find it, breathing through a tube in the ICU. Yeah, I see you. The only bad body spitting ice in the room. The only good girl this side of the moon. And you're the only game that I like to lose.
Wow, that is a beautiful line.
Your fingers from the side of my skyline. Go away now, next time I can give you what you want. Our bodies converse like old friends,
Wow.
exchanging the yes and silence.
Oh, are you hearing these guitars in this moment? They're, again, like asynchronized dolphins jumping over each other, but also perfectly flowing into each other. It somehow feels simultaneous and sequential at the same time.
Exchanging the yes and silence.
What a tone, too.
With something unsaid on both ends.
Oh.
Surely we know the difference.
Da, da, da. What a cool... This drop is so crazy, I don't even know how to properly appreciate it. Well, let's just go back and hear it again.
Know the difference.
Da, da, da.
Gonna you with silk like a spider. Roll or die, you bet I'm a rider.
Oh,
You're
that's
out
pretty.
of shell, your secret inside it. And your fingers.
Oh, the delay. Dude, these are so catchy and explosive in all the right places. Oh. I just can't believe it, man. And the fade out. You know, interestingly about that song, to me, even though we had like a very pop style feel and caramel with that chorus, Provider had a more, I think, to the mainstream audience, palatable interpretation. It's almost like you, instead of combining like metal and R&B and like house and these unique genres within Provider, right, that are all kind of digitally enhanced, you kind of can instead replace the metal part of it with dubstep or EDM. It's just a different timbre to that bassy sound usually produced in like typical dance and electronic and dubstep music. So again, it is this like 20%, 80% split. It is this unique yin yang of genre blending that Sleep Token is so seamlessly able to do, which is why I believe they receive all of the praise that they do from so many unique fandoms across the board, because they have something for everybody. The metal community loves them. The pop community, I think, loves them. The R&B community loves them. I love them. Man, let's check out Damocles.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
This also has a very
and it feels like falling into
popular
the sea.
feel.
From outer space in seconds to me.
It's like a classic ballad
and
here.
I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when I wanted.
Another super, I don't think, spoken about aspect of Sleep Token that just makes them, again, just so unique is the fact that they will have choruses in multiple styles in the same song. They do that consistently. So when you've heard it the first time, it's the only time you're going to hear it, because when you hear it a second time, though the lyrics are the same and the rhythm tends to follow the same, even melodically it can be similar, everything around it, the surrounding context, gives you an entirely different interpretation of that note. You know, it's like when you have, let's say, the C minor scale, and then you're playing B flat what would it be? B flat major, you have the D note in your scale, but then if you want to play the major 5 chord on the C minor scale, then you also use that F, and it's a different context, which makes it sound either lighter or darker. I don't know if that makes sense, but it made sense in my brain.
Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it.
This song is growing on me so much.
Knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Around the world drumming. Get the around the world drumming into this beautiful clearing. I think the single best 8th song run of all time. Come on. It's going to be a 10 for 10. I already know it. Gethsemane. Oh, that's dissonant for sure. Warbly. Oh wow, it brightened up. I don't get how they're making this work. It's like you're playing C and C sharp at the same time.
Learn to live without it, and even though it's cold and now I no longer feel surrounded, and you never listen to me.
But it's not actually. This is a really weird thing I'm going to say, but basically the timbre of those two notes feel dissonant, but they're actually it's a major 2 and a 1. So though it's not the most pleasant interval, like compared to, let's say, the minor 3rd or the 5th, it still works. It's like when you play like a sus2 chord, but I don't know, the timbre feels dissonant. But it works in the mix. I gotta listen back again. My apologies. Oh, God punished me by killing my camera. That's incredible. The lyrics, man.
You wouldn't even touch me, except if you were wasted. But you were trying your best, and that's the thing I tell the others. I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color. And
oh, wow. You're We've entered Prague land. Oh my god, I gotta go back.
wasted, but you were trying your best. And that's the thing
I was not expecting Prague.
I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color.
You know, I knew there was something up with the dissonant chord in the beginning. I focused on it for too long, and I had a sneaking suspicion there's a reason, because when you do these weird timbres, oftentimes you hear it in prog music where there's two simultaneous notes that don't quite feel right, but they kind of serve as this unique bridge, this middle ground between multiple scales you may want to transition between. And if you guys know anything about prog music, you know they love their modes and scale their key changes, right? And having these notes that help you pivot, having some linchpin makes it far more feasible to be not as jarring, to be very fluid. Oh my god, it's so cool. I did not expect that.
Try to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push-pull part of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. But I was waiting for you when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold. I was trying my best, and that's the thing I tell the mirror. I was in love with the thought that we were in love with each other. What might be good for your heart might not be good for my head. What was there at the start might not be there in the end. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me.
Did you catch that darkness? I'm gonna go like run around after this reaction. Oh, what now? What now, Sleep Token? What have you got up your sleeve?
Came in like a dream, put it down like a smoke. We used to be a team, now we let each other go. Cigarette, I still cling to my clothes. I don't wanna stick around, I just wanna let you know. Came in like a dream, put it down like a smoke.
It's super slow R&B slash trap. If you guys have ever heard of Night Lavelle, there's a few songs by Night Lavelle that remind me, or that this reminds me of. due to the slow tempo and just how much space there is between the beats. Like, that's a little bit redundant, I know, but there's also like a darkness in the atmosphere with Night Lavelle. With Sleep Token here, it's not as dark in this song. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of space here. I like it. It's like he's singing in a cavern. Can't believe it, man. And here we are. We're in the last song here, Infinite Baths. This is just the album of the year. Calling it now. That's all. By the way, drop a comment for the algorithm, please. Gone through the entire range of human emotion in this one.
When you plucked me from the grotto, sounding like a supermodel. When I would wake in staccato, no lightning in a bottle, just one eye on the target, 2 bricks on the throttle. I know now. That even if I am frozen, timeless as a ghost in my nightmares of the ocean, the precipice I'm approaching, well, you will empty the darkness, you will keep me in motion. I know now.
Wow, these lyrics on the run. I love the feel in this one. It's relaxed. I feel like The entire arena is on their feet, just swaying. Wow. This is just absurd. Do you hear the effects on all the instruments here? Oh. Whoa. We are building to something great in this one. Album of the year. Album of the fucking year, dude. There's no alternative. Sleep Token are interdimensional beings who are incomprehensible. They've created God themselves, and they exude cosmic energy. This whole album, top to bottom, it's not pandering, it's genuine. This is one of the best albums I've ever heard in my entire life. Hands down. Easily. And I'm 27 years old, okay? That's a long life to be listening to a lot of music, okay? It's one of the best albums I've ever heard. Even in Arcadia, I don't even understand what they drink, what they do, what their routine is like to come up with stuff this creative and ingenious. The levels of genre blending. I mean, I will not be able to itemize, list every single unique thing that they did that made every single one of these songs and albums so special. There's an infinite number of things to appreciate, and even as you noticed in my reaction to specifically Caramel, there are things that I'm still picking up even after having listened to a song like Caramel over 40 times. So this album is going to be the same. It'll be on repeat for me for a while. Whenever I'm driving, I'll be listening to Even in Arcadia. Whenever I'm at the gym, I'll be listening. Between my other reactions, I'll be listening to Even in Arcadia. This is an album that will stand the test of time. It deserves more analysis and more nuance, and there's so many individual elements that I'm sure I even missed just in the overwhelm of everything that I'm hearing. The lyrics, I think, are the main thing that I didn't really touch on in this reaction. The next time I listen to this album, I'm going to have the lyrics fully pulled up, and I'm going to go line by line. I'm going to go moment by moment. Really, this, how long are we? Hour 16 reaction. If I had it my way and, rendering time and just lifetime wasn't a thing, these reactions would be 8 hours long, because I have so many individual moments to point out within every single song. And I'm sure even as I discover the music again, there will be more moments that would extend that time even further. All I know is I just had the time of my life. I hope you did as well. If you enjoyed my reaction and want to request something that you think I would like, or really anything else, the whole point of my channel is to discover new music, then hit the first link in the description box below to request a reaction yourself. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, my friends. Take care and peace.